Legends are more than just stories. They are powerful narratives that have shaped cultures for centuries. They offer us glimpses into the past. They reflect our hopes and fears. These tales tell us about the values that were important to our ancestors. Legends often blend fact and fiction. They may be inspired by real people or events, but over time, these stories become embellished. They evolve into something more mythical. In this essay, we will explore three of the world's most famous legends. We will delve into the stories of King Arthur, Robin Hood, and the lost city of Atlantis. We will separate truth from myth. We will examine why these tales continue to fascinate us today. The legend of King Arthur is one of the most enduring in Western literature. Arthur was said to be a great warrior king. He united the Britons against Saxon invaders in the 5th or 6th century. He is often depicted with his magical sword, Excalibur. He is always surrounded by his knights of the Round Table. While there is no historical evidence to confirm Arthur's existence, many scholars believe his story may be based on a real warrior leader. This leader would have lived during a time of great upheaval in Britain. The historical context of the time provides a plausible backdrop for the emergence of a heroic figure like Arthur. The earliest known written references to Arthur appear in Welsh manuscripts and Breton folktales. These ancient texts, dating back to the early Middle Ages, provide the first glimpses of a figure who would become a legendary hero. These early stories were passed down through generations, capturing the imagination of people in both Wales and Brittany. They spoke of a great leader who defended his people against invaders and brought peace to the land. However, the legend truly gained prominence with Geoffrey of Monmouth's History of the Kings of Britain in the 12th century. Geoffrey's work was a turning point, as it compiled various tales and added new elements, creating a cohesive narrative that would endure for centuries. Geoffrey's work established many of the key elements of the Arthurian legend, including the noble King Arthur, his Knights of the Round Table, and the magical sword Excalibur. These elements became the foundation upon which countless stories would be built. This includes the wizard Merlin, a wise and powerful figure who guided Arthur with his knowledge and magic. Guinevere, Arthur's queen, whose love and loyalty were central to many tales, and Lancelot, the brave knight whose love for Guinevere would lead to both glory and tragedy. Since then, the Arthurian legend has been retold and reinterpreted countless times in literature, each version adding new layers and perspectives to the timeless story. The legend has also inspired music with compositions that evoke the grandeur and mystery of Arthur's court, and art, with paintings and illustrations that bring the characters and their adventures to life. From Thomas Malory's Le Morte d'Arthur, which compiled and expanded upon earlier tales, to T.H. White's The Once and Future King, which reimagined the legend for a modern audience, the story of Arthur has continued to evolve, reflecting the values and concerns of each new generation. Modern-day adaptations like the BBC's Merlin have brought the legend to television, introducing it to a new audience with fresh interpretations and exciting new twists. And films like Guy Ritchie's King Arthur, Legend of the Sword have reimagined the story for the big screen, blending historical fantasy with modern cinematic techniques. The story continues to capture our imaginations, drawing us into a world of chivalry, magic, and adventure. The enduring appeal of the Arthurian legend lies in its universal themes of courage, where heroes face insurmountable odds with bravery and determination, honor, where characters strive to uphold their principles and loyalty, love, which often brings both joy and sorrow, and betrayal, which adds complexity and depth to the narrative. The struggle between good and evil is a central theme, with Arthur and his knights representing the forces of good, battling against the darkness that threatens their world. These themes resonate with audiences across cultures and time periods, making Arthur a timeless hero whose story continues to inspire and captivate us. Robin Hood, the legendary outlaw of Sherwood Forest, is a figure who embodies rebellion against tyranny and injustice. Armed with his bow and arrows, Robin and his band of merry men, Little John, Maid Marian, and Friar Tuck, robbed from the rich and gave to the poor. The historical origins of the Robin Hood legend are uncertain. Several historical figures from 13th and 14th century England have been proposed as possible inspirations. These figures were often declared outlaws by the authorities. Section 5. The Many Faces of Robin Hood, from Ballads to Blockbusters. The earliest surviving ballads about Robin Hood date back to the 15th century. These ballads were passed down through generations, often sung by minstrels and storytellers who travelled from village to village. They painted a vivid picture of a hero who stood against tyranny and fought for justice. These ballads established his core characteristics as a skilled archer, a cunning outlaw, and a champion of the common people. Robin Hood was not just a thief. He was a symbol of resistance against oppression, a beacon of hope for the downtrodden. Over the centuries, Robin Hood has been featured in countless literary works, plays, films, and television series. Each new adaptation brought its own flavour, adding layers to the legend and ensuring its survival through the ages. Each generation has reinterpreted Robin Hood's story to reflect its own social and political concerns. Whether it was the struggle against feudal lords or the fight for civil rights, Robin Hood's tale was moulded to fit the times. From Errol Flynn's swashbuckling hero in the 1938 film The Adventures of Robin Hood, which captured the imagination of audiences with its daring exploits and romanticized view of medieval England, to Kevin Costner's brooding outlaw in the 1991 film Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, which presented a darker, more complex character grappling with personal and societal issues, the legend has been adapted to suit different tastes and times. From ballads sung in medieval taverns to blockbuster movies, Robin Hood remains an enduring symbol of justice and rebellion. Section 6. Beyond the Greenwood Robin Hood's enduring message. The enduring appeal of Robin Hood lies in his image as a symbol of resistance against oppression. He fights for those who cannot fight for themselves. He represents the hope that even in the face of adversity, one person can make a difference. His story continues to inspire people today. The legend of Robin Hood carries a timeless message about social justice, equality, and the importance of standing up for what is right. This message transcends cultural and historical boundaries, making Robin Hood a hero for the ages. Section 7. Atlantis, the Lost City of Dreams. Atlantis is a legendary island civilization, first mentioned in Plato's dialogues Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was a powerful and advanced society. They possessed great wealth, technology, and military might. However, the Atlanteans became corrupt and power-hungry. As punishment, their island was sunk beneath the ocean in a cataclysmic event. While many scholars believe Atlantis to be a fictional creation of Plato's imagination, serving as a moral allegory about the dangers of hubris, the legend has captured the imaginations of historians, archaeologists, and explorers for centuries. Section 8. Fact, Fiction, or Fantasy, Unraveling the Atlantis Enigma. The search for Atlantis has taken researchers to all corners of the globe. From the Mediterranean Sea to the Atlantic Ocean, numerous theories have been proposed about its possible location. Some believe it was in the Azores, others in the Caribbean, and some even point to Antarctica. However, no definitive archaeological evidence has ever been found to support the existence of Atlantis. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the legend of Atlantis continues to fuel speculation and inspire works of science fiction, fantasy, and popular culture. It serves as a reminder of the power of the unknown and the enduring allure of lost civilizations. Section 9. Conclusion. Why legends live on. Legends endure because they speak to something fundamental in the human experience. They are more than just stories. They are reflections of our collective consciousness, capturing the essence of what it means to be human. They reflect our hopes, fears, dreams, and our desire to make sense of the world around us. Through legends, we explore the complexities of human nature and the mysteries of life itself. Whether based on historical figures or purely fictional creations, these stories offer moral lessons, cautionary tales, and timeless messages of hope. They serve as a bridge between generations, passing down wisdom and values. As we have seen with King Arthur, whose tales of chivalry and bravery have inspired countless generations, Robin Hood, the legendary outlaw who fought for justice and the common people, and Atlantis, the lost city that symbolizes human ambition and the quest for utopia. Legends evolve over time, adapting to different cultures, societal norms, and historical contexts. They are not static. They grow and change, reflecting the values and concerns of the societies that tell them. Yet their core themes of courage, justice, love, loss, and the battle between good and evil continue to resonate with us today. These universal themes speak to the human condition, transcending time and place, reminding us of the enduring power of storytelling and its ability to shape our understanding of ourselves and the world we inhabit. Through legends, we find a sense of connection, identity, and continuity, linking us to our past and guiding us into the future.